What is going on, YouTube? This is the guy in the camo hat. Um, if you live below the Mason-Dixon line, I'd highly recommend that you stay there and don't ever move up north, especially into the Midwest, because it's just the shittiest place on earth. The reason why I'm talking about this is because, I can't even imagine what it's like in, New York and Boston and shit, but our weather has just been a complete shit show the last month. Copenhagen straight. I'm all out of black. I don't know if I'm going to be getting it for a while, but I've been dipping this maybe the last few days, and my gums are like really raw for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, don't ever come to Illinois. Illinois is just a shitty place. Let's see. You probably never heard of or didn't hear about the fuck Phyllis thing that trended on Twitter. But I don't have a Twitter or anything like that. But what was it? Phyllis Weiss is our chancellor for the university, and it was a Monday, last Monday, not the day after the Super Bowl, but the week before that. The air temperature was supposed to be -8 with a wind chill of -30. And they kept the school open for the day, and there was a group of students who just went on a rampage, online, and it made the news and everything like that. There were apparently some sexist and racist comments or whatever, but whatever. Yep. It was just, they handled it really immaturely or whatever. If it's really that fucking cold out, just don't go to class. But because of that, we got 5 different emails from different people talking about sensitivity and shit like that. And it was complete fucking bullshit. And then, let's see, Tuesday night, we had a winter storm warning that went from Tuesday at noon to Wednesday at noon. And we got 8 inches of snow dumped on us. And they didn't plow or anything really. And school was still open. And today, the high was maybe 3. I don't know, I got out of PT today. It was apparently -3 in Champaign. My car said it was 0. But, yeah. It's just, although this is apparently one of the worst winters that we've had, but, when was it? It was Saturday. So Friday, me and my buddy went and drove up, to my house. He goes to Missouri. So he drove here, and we hopped in my car, drove to my house, had dinner, went out, watched a rodeo, and then we went over to his house. But it snowed that weekend, and the next day, we're driving back, and he lives out way far out. He's central North Illinois. So we're just pretty much coming straight down, and where it's maybe 55, and 2-lane, but I've got like 3 cars, or no, it was 1 lane. It was 1 lane each way highway, and speed limit was 55. 3 fucking cars in front of me going like 30. And we were going maybe like 50, and we were fine. So anyway, we're sitting behind these assholes for a while, waiting for there to be a big enough gap where I can, because they're maybe like 10 feet apart from each other, 15, I don't know. Not enough room for a car to squeeze in. So I finally start to pass them. Hit black ice. I don't know if it was I hit black ice or if I just started accelerating too fast. But anyway, this is my car. And this is the road going like this. Then we'll have this be the car in front of me. So we're like, and then we go this way, and then we start going this way again, and I almost have it straightened out. And then I hit one spot in the road that's been plowed, and it's like straight asphalt, and I've got my wheels turned, and the rest of it's snowy. So my wheels grab, and my tail swings around, and I just slide into this fucking ditch. Luckily, we spun off right across from it was some kind of like office building or industrial office building, and the guy was just opening his garage as we fucking spun into the ditch. So he came over, got his truck. With his truck, he had a tow strap and all that jazz. I got my shovel out of the trunk. Shoveled out the front end a little bit because it's like the ditch, and my car, like, here's the front end. So, and here's like the road. So we shovel out underneath and find my tie down hook, that they used to tie the cars down on the what the fuck are they called? The trailers that carry the cars, car carriers. You know how like you get them tied down so they're not going everywhere. And so we were in and out of the ditch in maybe 8 minutes, which was awesome. So then we made it back to U of I without any problems. But then Wednesday, when we got that shit ton of snow, we still had PT that morning. And so my driveway, it like how do I explain it? It like goes down a little bit, but then like the curb comes up on both sides. So like there's just this like giant ass snowdrift. So I pull up a little bit and I just start using back and let up, or start using the throttle. I'll give it some gas. And I get about halfway down the I was almost out of the driveway. This is at 5:30 in the morning. Still fucking snowing. Completely dark. Maybe like 10 degrees outside. And my car's fucking stuck. And I keep trying to go forward and backwards. But the heat from the tires was just melting. Like I was stuck on a thing of ice. And what happened was the all the snow like packed in on the underside of my car, and I was just fucking stuck. And then I was stupid and tried flooring it back and forth to try and pull back up and shovel out, and I was on ice, and I just kind of like melted the ice that was around the tires, so I was sitting in a groove. So I called my squad leader. I was like, hey, my car's stuck. I'm like halfway out of my driveway. So if you could have someone come get me, that'd be awesome. So I spend the next 30 minutes on my stomach in like 10-degree weather in my PT uniform, shoveling snow out from underneath my car. And I pretty much got it cleared out. But like I said, I was sitting in that groove, so I couldn't, I couldn't get out. And we have first formations at 600, 06. And so after that, my buddy got in his car, came over, picked me up. They told everyone what was going on. And he came and picked me up, drove me to PT. We did PT, and one of the seniors just got a truck this year, and he had a toe strap. He was the only person. Thank God someone had a fucking toe strap. So he after PT, he went back to my house, pulled me out. Luckily, I know on some cars, you either got a tie down in the front or in the back. Luckily, I got one in the front and the back. So he pretty much pulled me out, and I just parked my car on the side of the road, threw my emergencies on, and spent the next half hour from 7:30 to 8 in the morning shoveling out my driveway so that I could pull back up into my driveway. And I'm taking a class at a community college that's at 8 a.m. And I got done shoveling maybe at 8:05. And I just said, fuck that, I'm not going. Anyway, turns out that place was closed because of the snow. Because, everyone drives there. But here's the funny part. The community college is owned by the University of Illinois. And University of Illinois Springfield got a snow day. But we didn't get a snow day because of those motherfuckers that talk shit about the lady. And yeah, I'm just fucking pissed about that. We should have had a snow day. But, it's whatever. This whole week has just been so shitty. I've been so busy, and there's just been fucking snowy and cold. And I live maybe like 10 minutes off campus. So out by me, they don't have the, U of I facilities and services people. They'll be in, their gators with the brine, and they're spraying brine on the sidewalk and plowing and stuff. And that's just pretty much, right on the central part of campus. Where all the buildings are. So, for the past week, I've been walking on a sheet of ice to get to class. And now, I'm walking to class in fucking 5 inches of snow, and now it's all been packed down, and it's still fucking cold, and it's just gonna freeze over again. Nobody does anything about it, and it's just fucked up. So yeah, don't ever live in the northern part of the United States unless you live in Colorado, because that'd be really fun. Not because they have weed now, but because there's a shit ton of stuff to do. Skiing, mountain climbing, hiking, all that shit. So yeah, that's all I got. This has been the guy in the camo hat. I'll see y'all later.